All right, so today we're going to install Docker in WSL. And when you ask AI or Google, you will get this weird long thing. And I'll try my best to explain that as well. So let's get started. First, make sure let's install AutoGet Update, my password. I want to make sure that my prerequisites are done. Let's see if the CS certificates are done or not. Okay, it's already the newest version. Awesome. Again, I'm installing it in my local system. So we'll see how that looks like. So these steps which I'm doing is from the Docker website. Basically, you need to have a GPG. It's like a key, it's like a signature because so that when we get images from Docker, it can work properly. So this looks all good. And what we might have to do is just update again. So let's do that. So we are installing Docker CE, Docker CE CLI, Container IO, Docker Build X plugin, and Docker Compose plugin. We'll install those. So just to confirm why we are doing this. So Docker CE, this is the main Docker engine. The C stands for Community Edition because we don't want to pay for anything. I don't want to pay for anything right now. As the core software that runs and manages Docker containers. Okay. So this is actually needed to run the containers. Now there's Docker CE CLI. So anything with it is the client side tool that allows you to interact with Docker engine. So when we run Docker run, Docker PS, all those things, it gives the instruction to the Docker daemon, and then you need to manage Docker from your terminal or whatever. And then we have this container DIO. It's a high level container runtime that's responsible for managing the container lifecycle. So, creating, starting, stopping, and deleting containers. So Docker uses container D under the hood to manage containers themselves. And Docker CE, so this one handles higher level user experience. So container D is the actual, computer behind Docker. Um, and then we have Docker Build X plugin. So this extends the Docker build command to support multi-architecture builds. So let's say you want to, if you want to build images for different hardware architecture like x86 or ARM from a single machine, it's useful for developers who need to create images that can run on various devices, such as if you want to run something on Raspberry Pi or cloud server. And then we have Docker Compose plugin. So this provides the Docker Compose command. This is more if you want to run a multi-container application. So whenever you run a Docker image, it will only run one container. But the Docker Compose is kind of a substitute for Kubernetes, you can say, if you have used Kubernetes. So it's just like Kubernetes uses a YAML file. This also uses a YAML file to configure all the services, networks, and volumes, making it easy to manage complex application with internal interconnected containers. So basically, this is a combined Docker universe in a way. And as of now, we have everything here, which is awesome, right? Now that we have everything running here, we want to make sure that we can run our Docker as a non-root user. So let's make sure we add a Docker group. Hopefully, okay, great, it exists already. And now I want to use my existing user. So my name is, my username is akare, which is great. Now, if I want to just do that, so let's see what it looks like right now. I guess we can use new group Docker to make sure that we are using it correctly. Okay, awesome. It looks like it's running without giving any root commands, which is awesome. So if we do Docker version, you should be able to see more details. So let's just see that. 28.3. Oh wow, its versions are increasing like crazy. Let's do a quick test. Run hello world. So it pulled the image. The pull is complete and it's already giving this. So now if I do Docker, yes, nothing is running. But what if I do Docker images? Okay, we have the image here.
So now if you want, we can run the images or download multiple images, but that's for a different video. Thank you so much.